Well, Vice President Kamala Harris also newly announcing her economic plan that claims it will help millions of struggling American families. NewsNation correspondent Mills Hayes live outside of Chicago's United Center with the very latest. Mills.
Hey, Natasha. Well, Kamala Harris has been trying to make her final push to voters ahead of the DNC just a couple of days away now. And we know the new polling shows that she is neck and neck with her opponent, Donald Trump, in key battleground states. This comes as she announced her new economic agenda just this week, and that's catching attention nationwide.
Vice President Kamala Harris campaigning through the battleground states. And starting to share her campaign's vision for what a Harris-Walz administration would look like. Harris is making big promises as her plan focuses on key issues impacting the middle class, like health care and housing. Her campaign's economic plan looks to lower the cost of prescription drugs, help eliminate medical debt, up the number of affordable houses by building 3 million new housing units, and offering financial assistance to first-time homebuyers. And Harris hopes to restore the child tax credit of up to $3,600 per child and order a new credit of up to $6,000 for families with newborns. The vice president's plan also wants to implement a federal ban on price gouging in the food and grocery industries and universal pre-K, offering federally funded preschool for all 4-year-olds.
I will make it a top priority to bring down costs and increase economic security for all Americans. As president, I will take on the high costs that matter most to most Americans, like the cost of food. And I will work as president with states like here in North Carolina, Roy Cooper, thank you again, to cancel medical debt for more and more, millions more Americans.
And her message even before laying out her economic plan is resonating with voters. A new poll by the New York Times and Siena College reveals Harris is in a tight battle with Donald Trump across Arizona, Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina. These states critical to both campaigns were leaning toward Trump in the months prior. Why the shift? Support for Harris is driven by younger, non-white and female voters, groups that had been lukewarm about Biden. And it's not just the Sun Belt that's in play. Harris has also pulled ahead in northern battleground states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. At a campaign event in Nebraska today, Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, emphasized his campaign's plan while taking shots at their opponent.
If he returns to the White House, he's going to pick up just where he left off. But the people around him who worked with him the first time are already telling us it will be much, much worse. Raising costs on you while making it easier for billionaires. Repealing the Affordable Care Act so we can go back to pre-existing conditions and making it impossible to get health care.
But how much will it cost? The Hill's analysis suggests that Harris's economic pitch could add between $1.95 trillion to $2.25 trillion to the federal deficit over a 10-year period.
As Harris and Trump gear up for the final stretch of the campaign, the stakes and the cost couldn't be higher. The Harris-Walz campaign announcing today that they will spend $370 million on new campaign ads starting next month. Natasha?
Okay, that's an interesting statistic. And Mills, meanwhile, we can see you are outside of the United Center ahead of the DNC kicking off on Monday. We can see some of the fencing, some of the barriers. What does security look like ahead of this big event?
Well, Natasha, we've really seen the security perimeter grow over the past couple of days. You can see just how far it goes back all the way this way. And then at the end of this road, that's actually where some of the vehicle traffic will be able to go in and get some screening done. But you can see that there's this barricade right here, an additional fence there. We're about 2 blocks away from the United Center, but this is going to make it really difficult for protesters and the general public to actually get anywhere near the United Center and have their voices heard. And you can see that there's also some police officers, Chicago police officers, that are out already patrolling the area. We've seen dozens of police officers out and about today, much heavier presence than we've seen all week. This is all in preparation for the DNC that's just coming up in 2 days. We know that there's going to be tens of thousands of protesters that are going to be around the United Center, and this is supposed to keep everyone inside safe and everyone outside safe. At least that's what police say, and they said that they're prepared for whatever happens. Natasha?
And I know we'll be monitoring those protests. Mills Hayes, we appreciate that look. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.